so we stayed at Disney's Fort Wilderness.
Which is apparently about the same size as New Jersey. Let's take a look at our completely normal stay at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground.
You can stay at Walt Disney World surrounded by 750 acres of pine and cypress forest, in a cabin, in an RV, or even in a tent. You think you're just booking a cabin at Disney World, but what you're actually booking is a national park stay. Translation, it's camping, but make it Disney. And today, we're taking you everywhere around Fort Wilderness, including a stay inside the newly updated Disney Vacation Club cabins. And yes, we are absolutely riding horses.
Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground is one of the most unique places you can stay on Disney property, spanning over 750 acres of peaceful forest, wildlife, and wide open spaces. This resort is beautiful.
It is. I just didn't realize we needed a transportation strategy meeting.
This does not feel like your typical Disney resort. It's quiet, it's spread out, and honestly, it feels like a completely different vacation. I feel like I should have brought hiking boots and snacks.
Fort Wilderness offers a range of accommodations, from tent camping to full RV hookups, all the way up to Disney Vacation Club cabins. You can stay here for under $100 a night in a tent site, or go all the way up to a fully equipped cabin with all the comforts of home. So basically, budget-friendly, bougie camping. We're staying in the newly updated DVC cabins, and this is where Fort Wilderness really surprises people. It has a full kitchen, so yes, you can actually cook here, and it sleeps up to 6, so it's great for families.
That cabin was actually really nice.
And that kitchen, it was actually nicer than one we had in our first house. And this private deck, this is where you slow down and relax. These cabins now offer deluxe villa perks, making them great alternatives to traditional deluxe resorts, especially for families who want space and flexibility.
Okay, we're going to talk about transportation because this is where things get interesting.
The buses are actually pretty efficient once you understand the colors.
We are absolutely not at the right bus stop. We are currently figuring it out in real time. So there's an internal bus loop and park buses?
And boats, and apparently 6,000 golf carts.
This resort is huge, so you'll either use the internal bus system or what most guests recommend, a golf cart.
So we rented a golf cart, and suddenly everything made sense.
Golf cart rentals are extremely popular here and should be booked in advance.
Now, I don't want to say the golf cart changed me as a person, but I get it now.
The first day we got lost driving in our golf cart. That was a tough time for us.
And this is one of the best parts of staying here. You can take a boat directly to Magic Kingdom. Honestly, this might be one of the most relaxing ways to start your park day. Bus transportation is also available to the other parks and Disney Springs. If you're coming to Disney World and you want to have an experience that is within an experience, then you have to consider Fort Wilderness. The horses!
At one point, I think they just chose to ignore us. It was lunchtime. One of the most unique things about Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground are these stables, the Tri-Circle du Ranch. This is where all of the Disney horses are kept, including those that are carrying or they're taking the carriage rides for all the different resorts, and those beautiful white horses that they use for the weddings here. The real stars of the show here are these gorgeous horses, and you can visit them. You don't have to have any kind of reservation to come here. It's a really unique, different thing that you can do here at Disney World that maybe you weren't expecting. And more of these gorgeous horses. Oh, you're fine.
This one here's getting iron in his diet here.
Yeah, he's looking at. And this is where the little ones are going to take pony rides. This was honestly one of the best experiences there.
It felt really peaceful.
So technically there's gold in there?
Feels like they're using the word gold loosely. You looked confident.
I was. Really like the pools.
Yeah, it felt quieter than most other Disney resorts. This is the Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review, the longest running dinner show at Walt Disney World, and possibly the most fun you can have with fried chicken. It's high energy, interactive, and the food is classic comfort with fried chicken, ribs, and mac and cheese. You'll also find Trails End Restaurant for quick service, Crockett's Tavern for drinks, and even the Chuck Wagon food truck on select nights.
The food surprises me.
Yeah. And it feels less like theme park food and more like good southern smoked meat and barbecue.
You want to grab a knife? And we can, or some ketchup. Nightly you can catch Chip and Dale at the Campfire sing-along. This might be one of the coziest experiences on Disney property. S'mores, Chip and Dale, and a movie under the stars. This is one of those experiences that Disney doesn't hype up enough.
Yeah, making s'mores was very therapeutic. And then we needed therapy.
So let's hear your best singing. Everybody go, la la la! Wow! I think we just discovered your talent. Let's hear it for Dale! Let's hear it for me, Cowpoke Anthony, huh? That's nice of you, but the true stars were...
From the shoreline, you can watch Magic Kingdom fireworks and the classic electric water pageant. This is where Fort Wilderness really shines. It's peaceful, it's nostalgic, and it feels like a completely different side of Disney. There is something new happening right next door to Fort Wilderness, and it's definitely going to change the landscape here. Disney is currently building a brand new Disney Vacation Club resort called Disney Lakeshore Lodge, scheduled to open in summer of 2027. This new resort will sit right along Bay Lake, just behind Fort Wilderness. Early details show a resort heavily inspired by nature and Walt Disney's love of the outdoors. And the design is expected to feature a lot of natural elements like floor-to-ceiling windows, bringing tons of light and really blending the indoors and outdoor spaces.
And there will also be some subtle Disney storytelling woven in, with inspiration from films like Bambi, Pocahontas, and Brother Bear, all centered around themes of nature and connection to the outdoors. So expect cozy, peaceful, maybe a little emotional, if you grew up with any of these movies.
I have to be honest, I have a little bit of mixed emotion about this. I think this resort is going to be absolutely beautiful, and it's going to offer an incredible stay. But part of what makes Fort Wilderness so special is how tucked away and peaceful it feels. Like you're away from everything, even though you're in Disney. And with this large resort being built right next door, it does change that feeling a little bit.
With that said, Disney does an amazing job with storytelling and design, so I'm really curious to see how this one all comes together. And we will absolutely be back to check it out when it opens. So definitely stay tuned, because this area is going to look and operate very differently in about a year.
Now, if you're visiting Fort Wilderness right now, there are a couple of things to know. All right, so good news. We still have plenty of beach area here at Fort Wilderness on the right side of the boat dock. And the boat dock is still currently the boats are running to Magic Kingdom from here. But I suspect that we will be sharing this boat with the Lakeshore Lodge guests. There's still a little sitting area here on the water if you want to come out and have coffee in the morning and enjoy it by the water. But yeah, here we are.
So, who is Fort Wilderness really for? Well, it's for families who want space and flexibility, guests who love nature and slower paced days. Basically anyone looking for something completely different while they're at Disney World. And people who don't mind getting slightly lost on a bus loop.
I think this resort is for people who want Disney without constantly feeling rushed.
Yeah, it's slower.
More peaceful.
And somehow both camping
and not camping.
So, would you stay here again?
Absolutely. But next time,
we'll know our way around and have a map.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow along for more theme park adventures with Casey's Corner Views. See you in the parks.